What's going on, everybody? I'm Alex Hunter, this is HP Builds, and welcome back to the channel. So in the last video, I of course said that we weren't able to come over here to the house. We weren't able to shoot because there was a lot of people working, a lot of noise going on, and it really hindered us. Well, Ashley told me before the day was over, she's like, hey, let's just get in the car. Let's go see if they're still there. Still got, an hour or two of sunlight. So that's what we did. We jumped in the car, we came over here, and we got lucky. Nobody is working, and I must say, they finished up. The guys that did this sheetrock in here, they were flying. So yesterday when I was here upstairs, they only had 2 8-foot sheets up. Well, now it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon the next day, and this whole house is done inside. So as you can see, this is our wonderful garage, minus our dead space. The only dead space in this house. Grinds my gears that it's there, but we can't change it for now. Anyways, we will be going in and changing that. Once our 1-year builder's warranty's up, we're gonna put a nice door in there. That way we can store stuff kind of out of sight, but still have great storage, because there's a ton of room in that. Man, a ton of room. And it's the only space in this house that's wasted. But I'll take you inside. Ashley's already been in here. She's walked around. And y'all can see, kind of what the house is shaped like without just studs, just to give you an idea. And then I'll take you outside, which is where something really big happened. And I, honest to God, got freaked out this week by Ashley because she said something outside was the wrong color. Didn't you, babe? You freaked me out. But anyways, I'm just gonna walk around. I'm gonna talk, show you guys kind of the different things that we had added, different things we changed, and how it all worked out. And I really think I chose right by asking him to do the different things. One of them was he had a lack of plugs in this house. There was a lack of plug on the island that's going in. There was a lack of plug behind me here in the living room wall, because if you put a TV on this wall, you don't want to have cords draping down. This is a really nice house. You don't want to see the cords and all that. This house is set up on Google Fiber, so we're gonna have, an abundance of Wi-Fi. So everything is gonna be on smart TV and everything's gonna be streamed. So I was like, we must have power outlets up high in every single bedroom. That way you can at least hide every single inch of cord possible. So before I leave this room, I'll take you in the dark rooms. Of course, there's no windows in here on purpose. Really can't get a feel for this, but if you turn the flashlight on, maybe you could. But closet's done, bathroom's done, everything's done. But then we're gonna pass the first thing I had him change before we get in here to the second and third bedroom. The next thing I had him change was this closet. So the way this closet was set up, the wall was supposed to stop right here. It was supposed to stop right here. His return was supposed to be on this side right here. Well, the HVAC guy clearly didn't do that. And the reason he didn't do that is he didn't want it right up against the front door. I'm not gonna necessarily disagree with him. I mean, yeah, it's kind of, out here in the living room, but it won't look bad. But what it did do is it left us a dead space right here. And I told him, hey, we have to knock that out. I want to go ahead and extend this closet. That way you have capability of hiding clothes and hanging clothes this way instead of this way. Or you can put the bar this way and put the ones you don't use all the time in the back. So he did that for us. And then of course in here, he did the additional plugs in each room. Obviously he did one up here in the corner. The way this room was kind of laid out, me and Ashley were like, well, the only place you're really going to put a bed is kind of over here. You don't want to walk in the door straight into a bed, nor do you want to walk straight into the door and see all the cords behind the TV. So we opted to put a TV on a 45. He gave us a plug for that. And then in this other bedroom here, he did the same thing, but this one obviously is laid out a little bit different. So we were able to get a plug put in right here, dead center on this wall. So when you walk in, TV's there, the bed will be somewhere over here. Now, the only other thing I had him change or modify was up in the bonus room. So if you remember, this wall here went straight out and just stopped. Well, that made this very wobbly and there wasn't a lot of structure there. And I told him, I was like, hey, you know, as weird as it may be, I want to creep into the actual floor space and I want to add an extra little dog leg there to add some structure. The builder didn't really understand what I was getting at. Well, that's a perfect place for an extremely wide desk. So if you can imagine that, we obviously have tons of power. We've got 2 outlet plugs there, but we can put one solid desk all the way across there. Perfect for me and Ashley. And that's a perfect spot to put all her Cricut stuff, to make all the stickers and stuff. I just need one little corner to do some video editing for you guys. And then we'll have the simulator up here, hopefully a pool table, fingers crossed on a pool table. But, but this will be just the fun room, and then we'll actually have the bedrooms downstairs, you know, set up appropriately. But yeah, inside, what you see is what you get. It actually looks like a house now, don't it? Looks like I'm walking around in an actual house, not just some structure. So the other thing that was finished is outside. So I'll take you out there and then we'll end this video. So I'll see you guys on the other side of the house. All right, so as you can see behind me, we have the hardy board on this house. Now, as I round the corner, you'll see that it's not 100% done, but this color, I don't know how it shows up on this camera. It is called evening blue. So it has a hint of gray, but it is an actual blue hardy board. And when they started putting this up this week, Ashley shot me a text at work and really freaked me out. She said they put the wrong color on the house. So here I am, you know, panicking in a way that, okay, how far are they on this house that I can't get to because I'm at work? And how wrong is it? Well, she got out of the car, read the label. It's not actually wrong. It was just a very cloudy day. As you can see over there, it was very gray, right? Well, as I come around the house, the sun's going down, so you might not be able to see it, but it is actually very blue when the sunlight hits it. So obviously this won't be your last time to see it, but maybe the sun will stay out just enough that you guys can see that. It is a very blue house. Looks very pretty, but she was freaked out because the cloudy day brought more gray out of it. And I told her, I said, you got to remember, this is the one that changes colors out of the whole hardy board pick because it has that gray hue to it. Now, obviously, I didn't mention it, but to put sheetrock in, the house has to be dried in. Insulation's already in. We already have windows in. So in the past 2.5 weeks, they have came through and knocked so much crap out. I'm actually amazed at how fast this builder's getting this done. Our closing date is February 16th. So he's got a lot of time to finish the inside. And I think he's a little nervous about getting things in. So for instance, our garage door, we have issues with that. It can't be insulated and it can't have windows. If he did either one of those, we'd be 12 weeks out. If it was windows, we'd be like 16 weeks or something stupid if we did insulation. I told him not a big deal. We'll insulate the garage. Eventually I can go to this company that's going to put the garage door in, and I can get that piece, that top pane, it's got windows. I can put that in a later date. Little bit of a hassle, but I'm okay with it if it means between now and February 16th, we don't have any major hiccups. He's already got our floor ordered. He's already got the cabinets ordered. He's already got the fixtures ordered. He's already got the appliances ordered. So should be a streamlined process between here and February 16th. But for now, this is what we got. So between now and the next video of next weekend, I assume we will have all the hardy board finished. We will have the fascia, the up top. We'll have all that trimmed out. We'll have it all trimmed out in white. And then it will be quote unquote done on the outside, minus putting the deck. I'm gonna try to work with him, and when he puts the deck in, I'll offer to pay the upcharge. It's supposed to be a 12 by 14 deck. I kind of want to go 12 by 16-ish. Want to get a little bit extra size, because from there we're going to step off and eventually me and Ashley will build a patio. But I want that deck to be pretty large because you've got this. Everybody and their brother is going to want to sit on our back porch or sit in the living room. We need to be outside. That's all there is to it. I'm not an indoorsy person, so I need to be outside. Now, the next thing, you can hear these cars going by. That is not how it's supposed to be. So 65 is right over there. And 65 is down to 1 lane in the afternoons now, and it really ramps up the traffic on this road. And which right now it's kind of quiet, which is good. But what I have done is I have actually already talked to someone that owns a nursery about putting some trees in, starting somewhere over here and working their way all the way to the back of our property, which is, I don't know, a good 150, 200 feet that way. And basically lining this with staggered pine trees, you know, all season trees, give us the fence, you know, give us a noise canceling wall. And that's going to go a long way, especially for privacy. So already got that in the works. That will not be done until we're well into this house. We're going to have the driveway done before that happens. That'll be midsummer, because that's going to be a substantial amount of our budget. And I'd much rather have clean cars than a few trees. So anyways, I think with the sun going down, I'm going to end this video here. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. If you like the color, let Ashley know in the comments, and we will see you guys in the next house video. It's coming together, flying together, and I am super excited. We'll see you guys later on.